Hi and welcome back. Hksz.tv's Cricket Academy, home of the stars. And absolutely amazing. And we've got Zaki from Aryna CC, Gaff from Hksz. The buzz, you saw the celebrations are still going on since yesterday, and rightly so.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing game yesterday. Played our top cricket, very proud of the boys. And now on to day 2 and on to a new game and new mindset.
And with your pink cap, just for those who are just tuning in, you're the leading run scorer, mashallah, thanks to the one. Mashallah means all, with the blessings of the Supreme. Beautiful clouds over those light blue gives a good, cameramen love it because it gives them a natural feeling of white light. But yeah, celebrations with the youngsters. And as you always say, the bat and the cricket should do the talking for itself. I mean, it's a shame a lot of videos have come through of what the individual from Hksz Sahib Hunters did yesterday, and apparently it's we were speaking to a Surrey County official just this afternoon who runs clubs in the system, DBS, minors, a lot of things, and it's a straight disqualification, unfortunately. I mean, there's officials, and official records have to be followed. I think it's disgusting at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's disappointing. It's not what we wanted. At the end of the day, I'm sure management don't want to disqualify anybody because as it's all about the development of the cricketers and showing their talents. But when there's serious action needs to be taken, then it will be taken. And I'm sure management's done an absolutely amazing job in that. But nevertheless, the boys, we just play our normal cricket, follow the rules, and enjoy ourselves out here.
Enjoy yourself, and that's what it's about. I mean, not having another child frightened whatsoever. I mean, Robbie's done a great job. He pointed it out to Sean as well, and I had a discussion with Sean, and Sean came straight up to me and said, look, Naz, I saw that video and I'm sorry, it's just not on. And coming from an official who has years of right under ECB guidelines, runs clubs, is directly with the, under Kia Oval, our home ground. I mean, when I say home, South Surrey. And it's just, it's painful in the sense, but diplomatic rules have to be followed, and we've got to safeguard the interests of these youngsters like Robbie, Kav, Shamil, Zikria. You're all youngsters and you're enjoying yourself, and you've got adults who are there enjoying it. I mean, look at the other team captains. I mean, I just was speaking of with Aryna CC captain. He said the same thing. He came up with a fantastic idea. He just said we should have team ratings, but public should rate the teams as well. Something I'm definitely going to take on board and mention it to Dubai, that as the league goes into the season, because they've demonstrated great spirit. Despite coming into the tournament on the back foot, their words were, we don't care, we're enjoying it. And that's positive.
Yeah, absolutely. They're a great bunch of lads. The boys have really liked them. The boys have really found them supportive on and off the field. Great to talk to, fun to talk to, and Zaki, absolutely amazing individual. And as you said before, Sean as well, absolutely amazing individual. Up in Dulwich we played, his son as well, Robbie, absolutely amazing youngster. And yeah, we just want to play in the game. We play the spirit of the game.
Absolutely. I mean, I must say, when I was talking about Hunter Hksz Sahibs, I mean, look at Amir. I mean, despite the fact that everybody says he's talked so much, he's a lovely guy, and he just did his bit yesterday. I didn't even know he was around. So there are people who are, from the own team. I mean, Middleton, I'm telling you, it was a great knock there. We had Fisher, we had everybody else, and you spoil it for the rest. Rehan, Sukipaji, everybody was fantastic apart from that. Why'd you have to ruin it for your teammates?
Yeah, definitely. Despite the individual, it was disappointing. But the others, great support. Suki, absolutely amazing guy. Rehan, Amir as well. Awais, Abdul Quddus Middleton, Fisher, all of them. They're a great bunch of lads as well. But, one player, it ruins the whole atmosphere in the game, and that's what happened yesterday. But nevertheless, it happens. It's cricket. Emotions come in the way. Now we're on to a new day, new game, against a side we actually like and enjoy playing the game with, and we're hopefully going to have a good game.
Side that we actually like. Very rare you hear that, but that's sportsmanship. That's what I love. I'm going to come directly over to Zaki. Zaki, welcome back. Good to see you again. Always, pleasant smile you have. You've got a good personality. It's always lovely to have you around. Tell me what your feelings are overall.
Thank you very much, for your compliment. As I say always, I mean, we are here in this ground and playing cricket. Cricket means sports. And sports, of course, there's a law need to be followed. which is always as a sport. Doesn't matter what I'm doing after the cricket or before the cricket. When I come to the cricket or the sports, I have to behave like a mature man, not like a little baby. Because there's, in a cave team, there's kids playing there, which is some of them 12, 13, 14 years old. So I should not behave like, I'm some kind of special person, because there's no one special in this world, There's always someone on top of you. So yeah, it's a bit sad to see some good teams are kind of, not disciplining. Probably they're very good sides. They got some very good batsmen, bowlers, and we love to play with them. But it's a bit disappointing not seeing them playing, but hopefully they learn from that. It's not. End of the day, it's going to be one winner in this match. Doesn't matter what happened. Just enjoy it. If you're good enough, win it. If you can't win it, still enjoy the game. There's a lot of things to smile about it.
Absolutely. He said some powerful words there. Kids, a lot of things to learn. Always smile about it. Enjoy the game. Win or lose, cricket is the winner. And that's the atmosphere set. But with that, again, I want to say thank you to all the teams who've wanted to join mid-league. Here's the reason why we didn't allow you to join. The space was there. The availability is there. We have a schedule, COVID rules, which we're fulfilling. But it's not fair on these guys, so we've been fair. They've got a mindset, they're watching on TV, they've seen all the leagues, they're analysing the players, they're analysing the teams, and all of a sudden you bring something new or another team. How is that fair? So we've actually, and it's not about money, and we refused, Zaki. A lot of teams, the amount of calls I've had, it's shocking. Believe me, I've had calls from all communities, but it's just not. I told Dubai we're not interested.
To be honest with you, I'm sure you're gonna learn from this as well. Next time when you're gonna do something, you'll be 100% sure what to pick, what not to pick. So it's kind of always things happen like this, and we learn from it. So.
Absolutely. I got my baby mascot. We learn from it. You happy? You're going to do the toss for your brother? And we let Zaki call. Would you like to call?
Yeah. We're looking forward to play the match. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on then, Kav Shamil. Let's get this done. Here we are. I'm telling you, my little baby mascot's going to go for it. Give me a nice... Hide the coin. And give me a nice... Ready, Shkaf? Nice big throw. Heads is the call, and tails it is. You win the toss. What do you want to do? Hksz won the toss.
We'll bat first.
They're going to bat first. There you go. So Hksz won the toss, and they're putting Aryna CC into field. What did you want to do?
Well, we want to bowl first this time, because the batting first wasn't happening, so we thought we'd change it over, yeah? So he's got it right.
There you go. Two happy captains ready to go. Don't go anywhere. 5 minutes, lads. Go away, and we'll be back. So there we go. Umpires, have a little break. You're on your feet all day, but there you go. You won the toss. You want to go into bat, and good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
I love that guy, honestly. I really, really like that guy.
Absolutely amazing guy. Really supportive to the kids, to the youths, and that's what's important in this platform, is to give the opportunity to the youngsters. And yeah, we're going to be looking to bat first, Yesterday we bowled first, and we saw that it was fine, but
Got put into bowl.
Yeah, we got put into bowl first, and we did well in that. But batting, we've done a lot in this tournament, batting first and setting a target, and I think the boys are really good at that. So inshallah, we just keep our form going, we keep the spirit up high, and hopefully a good score. I think a par score on this pitch with everything would be 105 would be a par score, is defendable. Anything under that would be really good, really good. Anything under that would be, you need very good bowling to defend, but yeah, 105 minimum.
105 minimum. Skipper here, undefeated champions with talent, adults mixed with youngsters to bring up the youth from all over around Surrey, England, people and players from all over the world. When I say all over the world, watching, but talent, yeah, all over the world. Some people stem from Pakistan, some people stem from India. So the world is technically involved as well, and it's an amazing atmosphere. We're ready to go. The undefeated champions are looking to stick on top of this, well, stay and stick themselves on top of that table. And again, that's what you call team spirit. And I was speaking, as I said, I was speaking to Sean earlier on, and it happens, but we are the ones that, as officials, it's painful for us to have to take decisions and put in reports, but the amazing thing is that so many officials have come out to support from all walks of life, and then a great thank you to all of you, whether it's the mayor, whether it's the council, whether it's the borough, whether it's the NHS, whether it's the COVID testers, whether it's the temperature ones. We love you all. This is communities. Hksz has set platforms for communities since the last decade, and haven't charged a dime. Haven't charged a dime in those days. And even now, people are shocked at how they're doing it. It's the sponsorships from Dubai, which were there from day one, and then getting these youngsters and amateurs to at least contribute as adults to the cost factor, so they feel, I mean, again, as they say, freebies never respected to a certain degree, but there are good individuals who do respect it and do value. So, you know, everybody's not on the same page here, but with that, I'm loving it. I feel as if I'm in the UAE, night cricket, floodlights and everything else. And look, silent park, people have got the message, even though it's daylight. Nobody, no gatherings, no bubbles, no six, even have to tell a six in the crowd. And that's the amazing thing about it, to have it done in COVID-19 and to adhere to the rules and regulations in all aspect of concern is the biggest strength that Hksz has produced over the years and will continue to do so. So don't go anywhere. A lot of excitement yet to come. Hksz have been chose to bat. What they're going to do this afternoon is something we'll let the cameras see and judge, so stay tuned. And I'm going to pick up my coin.
So we're live. HKZCC versus Aryna CC. Aryna CC versus HKZ Stars. Mukhtiar to bowl the first ball to Shamil. Oh, is that no ball? And the first ball goes for a no ball. A free hit, 4 runs. It's all happening here. Good start. I think HKZ and Stars will be happy with that. We have young Hassan next to us. Hassan just sitting here watching the game. Bright young off spinner. As you can see, some big no ball given, yep. So he comes in for his free hit. Big shot, and it goes all the way. 4 runs. And 9 of the first ball. 9 runs of the first ball. HKZ will be pretty happy with that. Now, even if there's 5 dot balls here, we wouldn't be angry with that. We'd be happy with that. 9 of the first ball. But let's see what Mukhtiar Jan can do. And if it's special for Aryna CC. Let's see. And he comes with his second ball. Big appeal. Not out's given. Not out. I think that was bat first. And that is a dot ball. 9 of the first 2 balls. Shamil Ramzan on strike. Shahid just looking around as the umpire. Looking around the field. Well, a bit uppish. Good running from the 2. Which brings Robbie back on strike. Robbie played the first 2 games, I believe. 3 games. And then due to COVID issues, self-isolating, he couldn't make it to the next few games. But now he's back. Played yesterday, didn't get a chance to bat. Yarwood batted absolutely amazingly. And now Robbie's back into the side as an opener. Let's see what he's got. Oh, very well played. Punch down to long on just for a single. Nicely played. Sensible cricket from these 2. And he comes in for his 5th ball. Big. Oh, and Shamil's gone.
How's that, Tom, on the C300? Sweet. Kaf did a rather delicate prod there to backward point. Oh, that's gone down leg side for a wide. Oh, I think that's another wide. It is. Just lost his orientation here a little bit. I think Bakhtiar Khan is quite a quick bowler, but he's not getting a lot of assistance from this rather slow and down wicket. Oh, that's gone down leg. Dare I say, I think leg buys? Indeed. Went for an expansive cover drive there, did Rob, and didn't quite get onto it again. The ball not really coming onto the bat today. Kaif on strike, will be looking to use the rest of this power play. He's been in good touch this tournament, Kaif. But thus far, Bakhtiar's bowled a very tight line to him, and he's not been able to free his arms. One ball remaining. It's hit through cover point, and is it gone? Yes, it's gone all the way. That's 4 runs. A nice shot there from Robbie for the last ball of Bakhtiar's first over, and at the end of the second, I think we're at 23 for 1. So Kaif on strike for this third over, the last of the first power play, of course. There's a power play in the 11th over in this format. Janet Goal is the bowler. Full toss. I think Kaif will be somewhat disappointed not to get that away. This, I think Janet is probably bowling the right sort of pace for this track. He didn't get his length and lines right. Might be quite hard to get away. Oh, that's off the middle of the bat for a towering 6. Somewhat effortless there from Kaif. That's pretty consistent with the way he's been batting in this tournament. If it's up in his arc, inevitably it will go. I think Janet just needs to pull back his length here. Just try and bowl a little bit short of a length. Mohammed, his younger brother there, has just told me that he thinks that's a very good shot, and I'd have to agree with him. Thanks, Mohammed. It's a very astute commentary. Janet into bowl. Let's just see if he can pull his line length back a bit. He has. Yeah, that's the spot to bowl on this track. Got nothing to get under. Well bowled. see on the replay there, a shot of Hksz 6. Strong bottom hand, head still, follow through, right off the middle of the bat. It's quite a good demonstration there of, you know, you don't have to hit the ball too hard. As long as you time it, it'll go. That's Robbie's hit it in the air. I think that's probably cleared the head. It has. It has. It's cleared him. Or did he get a hand to it? He may have got a hand to it running back. Would have been an absolutely spectacular catch had it stuck. Our commentary position is somewhat obscured there for that corner of the ground, but it's a good effort. Here we go in the replay. Top edge, I think. Towered in the air. Carried a long way. Yes, he did get a hand to it. Oh, didn't quite get the rebound. That's 6. Full toss, dispatched. That's a great hit from Robbie there. Classic left-hander's shot. You cannot bowl there to a young left-hander. Young Robbie, 15. Even to a 15-year-old, that's going to go. It's interesting. Kath and Robbie play a bit of cricket together at south of the river. Shout out to Dulwich Cricket Club. Sort of, they play in some of the senior teams on a Saturday and in amongst the junior cricket. Very good performers. Oh, that's just to the right of the fielder. We had a good view of it here. It raced away to the fence. It had to be said. Nice shot. Robbie's raced along here. I think quite sure what his score is. The score hasn't caught up, but I suspect he's probably 17 or so. Got a slight glitch in the scoring here. I think well, it's 2, 6 and a 4 to add to the score. And that's 12. So I think Robbie's 19. Score is 41, but I'm joined by Shamil on commentary. Hi, Shamil.
How you doing?
Slightly unlucky there, mate, to dismiss in the way you were, but
No, it was a bad shot.
well, I think you got off to a great start. Just maybe a little bit of over exuberance.
Yeah.
Again, this is a coach's corner here. I do coach Shamil at under 15 level, certainly last year, and the coach did have a few words to him as he came off the ground, but. We learn, don't we, Shamil?
Yeah. I don't know. I should have kept my head still, not try to hit it too hard, as you said. It wasn't the best batting.
Never mind, we learned. But I was just on. We had a great replay of Kath hitting a 6. Magnificent, just head still, just hit through cleanly through the ball. And you, like Kath, don't need to overhit it. Clean strike of the ball.
Yeah, just there.
Do that.
Yeah.
Brilliant technique there from your older brother.
That's solid.
Very solid. We know Robbie's quite a solid bat.
Yeah, definitely.
He's managed to get a few away today. Big towering 6 and a couple of 4s. It's been a steady start.
How was he only on 7?
Well, he's not. No, I think the score is frozen a little bit. I think that takes him to about 20, I think.
Oh, okay.
The score's 40-something. I apologise for that, viewers, but we do have somewhat of a frozen score.
Don't know what's happened.
Might have to get the technicians onto that, Shamil. Kath delicately plays that away again through cover point. That's quite good bowling there. That's the length you have to bowl to Kath. You know, don't bowl in his arc. Don't allow him to freeze arms. Again, great line, great ball, great bowling. That's a really, really good over from the bowler there. Can't quite see who that is. As I say, we're not getting the update from the live scoring system at the moment. Slight technical glitch, but very good over. Just update you viewers, that's 45 for 1 off 3. 4. That's 4. Just a very good last over. Just peg the run rate back a little bit. Hksz has yet to get into his groove, but there's a good platform from which Hksz might just be able to exploit. Oh, that's a great hit from Robbie. That's a towering 6. 6 more. Yeah, really good shot. Again, kept his head very still, hit through the line, 6 runs. Brilliant. Yeah, lovely shot. Robbie's just starting to show a bit of his class here. In his two previous at-bats in the comp, got starts, got to 13 on both occasions, not able to go on. So here we go, we've updated the score, well done. Technicians, there you are, 54 for 1, Robbie on 27, Kath on 13. We're back on board.
Number 4 about to be now, Bailey. Number 4.
Good ball, into his body. Again, no room. It's where you want to bowl.
Just having a word with the IT. That was a beautiful shot by Robbie there.
But it really illustrates the point that we were making earlier about just hitting through the line and keeping your head still, keeping your shape, and not trying to overhit the ball.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I should have done. Just like that. Oh, that's gone high.
That's gone. That's 6.
That's 6. That's huge.
That is
Ooh!
That is a great
That's
shot.
nearly hit him off the. It's nearly hit him in the head coming off the light.
Oh, really?
That's nearly hit him on the head.
The ricochet. Yes. But again, watch this. Textbook.
Just like that.
Textbook shot from Kath.
Yeah. No, it's exactly the mistake I made. Just there, look at that.
Oh dear. That would have been a freak accident.
That definitely would have hurt. I'd have left a bruise. But yeah, both these lot doing extremely well. 61 in 4.4.
It's a good start, and yet they've not really done anything silly. It's
exactly.
It's been sensible batting.
Unlike me, I'd admit that.
I think we'll just have to move on, won't we, Shamil? That's
yeah.
I think cricket's a fickle game. It's quite interesting actually. About 2 years ago, I took along a graph, Shamil, to a training session and showed it was like a Manhattan, a big diagram of performance, and it showed the scores of a famous player, and there was so many more failures than there were successes.
Yeah.
And I asked the boys, who's this? And no one got it. Of course, it was Sachin Tendulkar. You look at his performances, a few high towers and a lot of failures. That's cricket. You have to learn to live with the failures.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's one inevitable feature of the game is you're going to get out.
It's the thing. Failures are more important than successes because for successes will only boost your ego. If you think about it, failures are you can't learn from successes. You can take things away to replicate, but you can't learn anything.
That's true.
Whereas successes, you can learn failures, you can learn everything from that.
I think you are absolutely spot on. So look, how do you read this, Shamil? 63 for 1 off 5, good platform.
100%. We've still got your big hitters like Yawa who put on just a blistering show yesterday.
He would be in at 4, is that right?
Yeah, he is next.
So,
but with the rate these lot are going at, I don't think they're going to have to come in. I don't think he's going to have to come in.
Well, do you know what? I think they've got license now, don't they?
Yeah, definitely.
They've got a freedom to play, and you know what? If they hole out or get out here going for an expansive shot or trying to lift the rate even further, then I think it's all credit to them, mate.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can only go up from here.
Oof, that's slow ball, but that just illustrates that delivery there, how slow this wicket is.
Yeah.
Chevelle. I think didn't really come onto the bat. I think it's fair to say Robbie likes the ball coming on a little bit quicker than that.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's why seamers have been so expensive this tournament compared to your spinners.
Yeah.
Like yesterday we had Shanto, proved quite costly, but Calf only given 10 runs and picked up 5.
Well, I must say I was umpiring that game, and Calf bowled cleverly.
Yeah,
Very
definitely.
cleverly. Varied his pace, his lines very well. Now that's game for 6.
That's another good shot.
Is that 6? No.
That's just dropped short.
Just dropped short. Again, it's the slowness of the pitch has not done Calf any favours
Yeah.
there.
But even then, get it that far, that's quite impressive.
Yeah, he's done well.
It's just brute power that.
He's done really well.
See
No,
that?
but I was saying last night, Calf regularly hit that wide line, just cut the
Yeah.
wide line. Clever bowling.
And because of how strong and tall he is, it's easy for him to get it down the other end. You compare him to Zikria, it's a lot more different and a lot more harder for Zikria. That's huge.
That's 6. That is probably the
that's
biggest
on
6
the
in
roof.
tournament, don't you think? No, that's cleared the roof. Chanel.
Is that over the roof? Oh, that's huge.
And I think
We're gonna need a new ball.
I think that's gone into the neighbour's yard behind us.
That is absolutely huge. I've just heard the umpire ask for a new ball.
I called that as soon as it came off the bat.
That was 6 as soon as it touched the bat. Oh, look at that.
But you see, therein lies the difference between Robbie and Calf as well. Calf's got the muscle to power that over the boundary. I think Robbie would do well here to try and get Calf as much of the strike as possible.
Until the seamers come back on.
Against the spin.
Yeah.
Against the spin. I think that would be a good tactic.
Because Calf, I've seen it batting with him against this team the last time we played them. He took a liking to this captain, to the captain. He hit him for 3 sixes in I think the second to last over.
That's right. They lost 2 balls, didn't we?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Huge bombs.
Which I subsequently found.
Yeah.
At a later date in the bushes behind us here.
So here we go. 4th ball. That's smart.
Well,
Smart
that's,
cricket.
That's very subtle there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It shows he's got a bit of brains mixed with that brawn.
Yeah, definitely. And then I think it's me just brawn.
So who's the smart one in the family, Shamil?
Academically or cricket-wise?
Academically.
Oh,
mate.
me.
Come on,
Me, 100%.
All right.
Yeah.
We kill it in the exams. Don't we?
Yeah. But when it comes to cricket, Cal's just got a brain built for cricket.
A little bit more street smart.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a couple of years on you as well.
I just hope to grow as tall as him, hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
If I can get as tall as him, running in at that pace and bowling would be an absolute dream.
Strong shoulders.
Yeah.
Strong
It's
shoulders.
absolute jet.
Well, Zaki, that was a good ball. He fired that in, and then that's.
Oh, that's a good pickup.
Shot.
Ooh, that's
for
gone. That's
4.
beat the man. It's just dropped short.
It's gone for 4. Do you know what? What do you think there, Shamil? Was the odds to stand back and just to try and save the boundary, or do you think?
Yeah,
trying
definitely.
To catch. It's a 50-50. Let's have a look.
Because here, right now with the situation Aryna are in, a dot ball is as good as a wicket.
Gold mine, isn't it?
Yeah,
Do you know what?
it's connecting the dots is what they need.
I think I agree with you there, Shamil. I think he probably just should have held back and saved the boundary. But that moves Robbie on to 34 and a strike rate of 200. It's for those who, like you, Shamil, who are good at your maths.
Yeah.
And Calf just over 200. So, going quite well.
In CAF, we calculated it last night. It's averaging 190 plus now.
That's impressive. That is impressive.
It's just, and it's fitting. He's captain.
Well, what's this here? The
Don't
umpires
actually know.
The umpires are having a chat.
They're saying you're gonna lose too many balls. You need to calm down. He's just having a word with Robbie and CAF.
What's the umpire's smiling underneath that mask. A bit of light-hearted banter there.
Yep. All right, Jannat Gould to come in. Quite expensive in his first over. Almost giving 20.
Well bowled.
That's a good start.
Learned his lesson there.
Yeah, definitely.
It's right up there or just short of a length is the way to go on this.
There's just as many 4s as 6s. It's quite a balanced innings.
Interesting, isn't it?
I think Hksz are going to look to set the highest total of the tournament if these two stay in.
Which is what,
122, I think,
Yes, okay.
by the NLMTC Strikers. That was set yesterday, if I'm not wrong. It's a 68-run partnership. This is really good stuff.
Another, to be honest, another good ball there.
Yeah.
Another good ball. This is good. This is good. Learned from his lesson from his first over.
Projected score, if they keep going at this rate, is 140.
Just see how. It's not. I don't know if this is a great pitch to come in, and once you're in, I think you've got to go on, Shamil.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, a few wickets here could change the focus of the match.
I mean, that's the thing with this format. Oh, shot there by Robbie. He's just pushed it down.
It's good. Get Kath on strike. I think that's a wise cricket.
I think that's the thing with this format. Is 2 overs is all you need to change the game, and it could go either way
I
after
agree
that.
with that. I thought last night with the Hearts team, I thought against HKZS, HKS.
Z.
I thought they might get 130, 140, but there were 2 or 3 overs.
Bit of a
yeah,
half-hearted appeal.
which really reined back the run rate.
Yeah.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
I think it was Manav and Kaf
None of it came.
that pulled it back really well. Manav only giving 9 and then Kaf giving 3 off the last over in the power play. It was really good cricket by
Speaking
both
of
of
which,
them.
this over. It's 2
It's a
off.
good over, solid over so far. He's learnt a lesson.
That's a great
Yeah, that's smart from both sides. Bowls a good ball, respects the good ball.
That is very good bowling.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see if he can finish it off. Let's see what Kaf's thinking. Whether he's going to get a little bit frustrated here, facing 2 dots. What do you think? You know your brother. Do you think he'll?
No, I think I know Kaf well enough. He's not going to try anything stupid here because he knows that he's still going at well over 10 and over. He doesn't need to. He can afford one cheap over, I reckon. Yeah, just like that.
That's clever. That's
I think they might push 2
That's
here.
4.
Oh, that's 4.
That's 4.
So he's got the boundary of that. Still a good over though, only 6 off it.
Mr. Gould, that's a very fine over.
That is.
And do you know what? Even that ball there, that's not a bad ball. I think
Yeah.
he's slightly disappointed. That's got through the infield for 4, to be honest.
It's placed well by Kaf.
I've got to say, I suspect not many batsmen would be able to muscle it through there for 4.
Yeah.
Okay, set up nicely. 85 for 1 off 7, 4 to go. Of course, with the last over power play still in contemplation. Wickets in hand.
It's quite fun batting with Kaf at the other end because he just comes in and you're like, the things he can do, you just don't see anyone else able to do it. If you know what I mean. It's like he's already overtaken Robbie. He's done it to me several times. And I'm just standing at the other end like, why? Why do you...
No.
You're making me look
And
bad
he
here.
always gets a lot of the strike too, doesn't
Yeah.
he, Shamil? I've noticed in some of your partnerships, he tends to get a lot of the strike.
But half the time, that's me just saying, yeah, go
Yeah.
on. You know what,
Yeah.
sure.
It's a wide down leg side. There's been a few of those today.
So the projected score is 135, which would be the highest score of the tournament. You can just see there, he's literally just put his bat through that.
There's your stats there, Shamil. 5 off 5.
I mean, it was 2 4s. I did get a glove on the first one, but...
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
No, genuinely, I actually did.
Fair enough. Well, the question I have, however, if it had gone through the keeper and the keeper had gone up for a catch, which we've admitted you've got to go
Oh
up
no,
to
but it was a no ball.
Oh, was it a no ball?
It was.
Didn't see it. No, my
It was a no
apologies.
ball.
That's
Probably trying to give himself a little bit of room. That's smart.
Do you know what? The last 8 to 10 balls,
Been good. It's actually been only 1 boundary over
they've
them.
been right on it. It's a good fight back here.
Are
from
we going to see another one
Aryna.
of the Hertfordshire innings where they rail it back?
Yeah,
Who knows?
This has been very good bowling.
I think Kaf and Robbie might just pick it up a bit.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
too
is that high?
That's,
Yeah,
that's
you
too
can
high.
see the umpire signaling it's too high.
What's Kaf? 6'1", 6'2"? Oh,
6-1. Oh, overthrows.
Over.
They're going to run through for 2.
buzzers. Now, Shamil, you tell me. Coming from Australia, I've come to this country, and of course the expression buzzers for an
Buzzers.
overthrow. Where does that come from? It's a strange one. If anyone out there knows, let us know. But the expression buzzers for an overthrow.
Never heard of it, actually.
It's a curious one.
Never actually. Is that from Australia or from here?
No, I hear it all the time around the county grounds and the championship in Middlesex and Surrey. It's I'm not quite sure what it means.
No,
There you go.
I'm not sure. Not sure.
Bit of trivia for, if anyone can provide us the answers.
Not actually heard of it though. It's the first time. It's the first
There you
time I'm
go.
hearing this.
Go.
I'll be sure to use that now.
Yeah. So what? 90 for one, 7.4.
Yeah.
But look again, another relatively good over.
Yeah, definitely. Only one extra off.
Oh, that's a good hit.
bloody
That's
good
a great
pickup.
hit. Is that
That's
gone?
definitely gone all the
I
way.
think that's gone all the way.
Oh, that is one of the
Yeah,
that's
that's
one of
another
the big
6.
boundaries there.
It's a big hit.
You can just see him shuffle across and pick
Yeah.
that up. Look
Let's
at that.
See. Let's see. He's gone
That's
across
such
this wicket.
smart stuff.
Bang. You cannot bowl there to short left-handers. That's
Yeah, definitely.
you can't do that.
He
I,
has timed that to perfection
I
as
put
well.
the mockers on. On the
Taught him
bowler.
well.
I put the mockers on him. I said he'd been bowling a beautiful over and
Yeah.
then short and wide down leg side.
Little commentator's curse there.
Yeah, unfortunately for
Mukhtiar.
Mukhtiar, is that how you put Mukhtiar?
Yeah.
My pronunciation is perhaps not up to scratch.
Oh, he's not. He's actually, to be fair, he's not been expensive. We'll see what Robbie does here again.
No, it's been a good over. Oh,
That's smart. That's smart.
Is a very good delivery. It's pushed it
Just
for one.
block hole.
Yeah, no, very good.
They're not going to mind that, the Hksz
Look,
boys.
again, what's that? 8, 10, 12 off the over. So, with relative ease, it's
Yeah.
that's not a bad. That's
It's
both
good over
teams
that.
there. Good cricket, good bowling, and some decent batting. I think the bad ball got put away,
Yeah,
but
definitely.
there wasn't much else they could have done with the bowling in that over.
He's done well there, Mukhtiar.
Yeah,
He's done really well.
very impressive. So who we got now? A slight delay in proceedings.
I think they're just trying to give the scorer the bowler's name. They
Yeah.
can. I don't think they know they can give it to the umpire.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're setting their fields. Okay, fine.
Got a sort of a a sort of a 4-man conference at
Yeah.
what is mid-on at the moment. Slightly odd. But,
Don't know.
the brains trust there, Shamil,
Yeah.
in operation.
You can see them
But
just
there we are.
converging, just having a little conversation as to what they're gonna do. Because Robbie and Kath putting them under the pump,
So
almost
what's-
100.
So what's the partnership at the moment, Shamil? What I think you went out at 10,
86.
11, 86. There you are. Yeah,
Yeah.
86 on 43 balls. It doesn't seem to have gone that quickly, has it?
Yeah, it has.
They're scoring 2 a ball. It's been relatively effortless cricket. There's been
Solid,
no
well,
wild slogs.
Exactly. It's just
or,
been calm, calculated risks.
Yeah, this is so what do we have? Do we have a spinner again here?
I think it's the captain again, Zaki.
Yeah. Well,
Quite expensive in his first over.
again, I think given the propensity of Kath to put this bowler into the trees, I think Robbie would be well advised to knock this around and get Kath on strike.
Unless he could do it himself
Well-
if he chooses to.
Well, this is true. But, I'd back Kath to clear the boundary more regularly, wouldn't you?
I mean,
There you go. That's smart cricket.
that's over everyone. I mean, it's not just Robbie. I mean,
Yep. You play in partnerships. That's
Yeah.
that's the art of batting.
that's just smart cricket from both of them. It's game awareness.
Quite.
That's good stuff from Robbie.
It's knocked into a gap. Took one.
Verging in on a 50 here.
Got the big boy on strike.
Don't want to give no commentator's curse, but he's
No.
batting really well. So is Kath.
So let's see what's Kath got in store for us here. Zaki needs to really bowl tight into the body. Don't
Yeah,
let him
definitely.
free his arms. Anything with any width will go. Come on, let's see what Zaki's got here. Let's
He's coming through the wickets, Kath.
short. That's bowled in.
Oh!
That's bowled in. You see, that's for me. That's the keeper took a bail in the face. So that brings back horrible scenes of Mark Boucher's injury for South
Yeah.
Africa, if you remember, Shamil.
Yeah.
There is interestingly there is a move of foot. I don't know if anyone's heard of this, but there is a move of foot to have tethered bails. I don't know if you've heard this, but to run effectively a string up through the stumps and have the bails tethered to the stumps so they don't hit the keeper. Well, that's a huge wicket, can we say there for
Yeah,
Aryna?
definitely.
Huge wicket. I mean, the explosiveness of Kafe in the final overs. They'll be very pleased with that. But again, it shows the lengths. You bowl just short of a length.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to throw it up there in his zone.
Yep.
And there's very little you can do with that on this.
There's a good
on this
comeback
track.
from Zaki there.
Yeah, good
Good
clever bowling.
response.
Good clever bowling.
Kath's not going to be too happy with himself.
And it looks like the keeper's looks like the keeper's back. He's okay.
Yeah.
It hasn't hit him in the eye as such. I think it was a.
Lucky he was wearing glasses.
Yeah, I think that might have saved him. But he's not wearing a helmet. I note.
Yeah.
Chanel, it's a brave
brave.
call. Let's have a look at this. It's a great ball. Top of. Oh yes. Actually, was that the ball that struck him? That's
Might have been.
that. Because it's the ball has hit the top of off stump. Textbook delivery, top of off,
Yeah.
and I think it's ricocheted and hit the keeper in the
You
head.
could just
Here
see
we go,
Kath
here
there
we go.
trying to give himself
Yes,
some room.
it's the ball. That's
Yeah.
again. I think. Look, I'd advise everyone out there to wear a helmet if you're standing up. To be honest.
Yep, definitely.
Because it's as good a keeper as you may well be. It's that sort of thing where you cannot help it.
It just takes one silly injury.
Quite right. Okay, so Yawa, the hero of last night.
Yeah.
Shamil.
See if he can replicate an innings
Let's
here.
see if he can replicate last night's events.
There we go. Zaki running in. That's a leg.
Do you know what? He's tried to hit that into tomorrow.
Oblivion.
Shamil.
Yeah.
Which was not a feature of his game last night. He stood
Yeah.
he stood much stiller and played proper cricket shots. Look at this.
Yeah.
That's a mo. I think it's fair to say.
Yep.
I dare say if he hit it, it may have gone a long way.
Definitely. That would have cleared stands.
Again,
They're
good,
just little.
good bowling.
He just pushed it down.
Okay, this has been a tremendous over.
Definitely.
Uh,
Definitely a good over.
You know, 120. Your prediction of 122. Shamil, is it in danger? Is it in danger?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, well, put it this way: if Aryna continue to bowl in this way,
Oh, then yeah, definitely.
you know, it's
But
they've
you got to
really-
remember, last over is a power play.
It is. They put the
Ooh,
skids
well
on. That's
bowled.
another very good delivery. They put the skids on here very well. It's just,
You can just see
Oh,
there,
that's a-
Aryna.
you
They've
see, that's the length.
Yeah. They've worked out that you can't give the batsman width here.
Yeah.
Because you could get away with that in a 40 over game, but here a batsman's going to throw his hands at anything with width. And if it goes, it's going miles.
Oh,
That's a beautiful
that's
pick-up.
six. That's
And
six.
that brings up the 50
That's
for
50
Robbie.
Robbie. It's a great knock. from
Beautiful stuff
from the
by the
young-
young gun.
the young lad. That's a very, very good knock. Yeah, he's picked that up nicely. You know,
That is
just
everything.
too short. Just on the
Dragged
side
down.
shot there.
He
and
picks that up so well. That's
great
everything you
That's-
liked. That
that-
innings had everything you like to see in a
that's
batsman.
great
Bit of power hitting.
Well, he's shown us what he can
Smart
do.
cricket.
He's shown us what he can do.
Definitely.
I've seen this. You and him batting together at Dulwich. I've seen
Yeah.
quite a bit of this season.
Yeah, it's good fun batting with him because when we do bat together, we're sometimes we're talking about the game, other times we're just talking. Like
I think you complement each other quite well.
Yeah.
We see Robbie playing classical shots at times and Shamil belting it over the fence with regularity. So
it's good fun batting with him though, because if you bat with someone you get along with, it's just so much better. Like when me and Kath bat together, we're not even talking about the game half the
Yeah,
time.
it's-
We're just talking about anything. So here we go, Yawa.
Oh, where's that gone? Where has that along the ground? I think he shanked it somewhat. Yeah, it's not timed it. So tell me, Shamil, your experiences of playing with the boys at Dulwich. You've come over from Essex cricket to play in the Surrey setup. How's that experience been?
It's under 14. My first year there was just something different. Honestly, the way the boys made me feel so welcome because they'd all been playing together since under sevens.
Yeah,
I
under
think.
sevens. It's a
Yeah,
strong
like
group.
you got your boys, Ahmed, George, Rene, Robbie. All of them. They've just been together.
Young Jonty Posawat.
Yeah,
shout out to
Jonty as well.
Yeah.
Can't forget Jonty. Like they've all just.
Well,
That's a
very
lovely
good
shot.
hit.
That.
Is
I think
Matt-
that's going to pick the gap.
He's
Oh,
kicked it. He's kicked it.
little
He said-
football there.
He's saved. Oh, there's only one.
There's
run.
only one run there.
I don't think Yawa's that keen on running between wickets. So somehow
Yeah.
Just while we're on the subject, a shout out to Wazim Khan for all of you out there who may send out a prayer to Wazim, who's unfortunately the father of one of Shamil's friends, who's in intensive care.
Oh yeah.
He's had a brain hemorrhage and
Oh.
that's it's just not.
Yeah,
that's out. That's
yeah.
So for all of you out there who may offer up a prayer to Wazim, a great supporter of cricket.
Really good man as well.
Lovely
such
man.
such a nice man.
He's struggling at St George's Hospital and
Yeah.
with brain complications. So please
Do
think
keep him
about
in
it.
your prayers.
Think about it. But that well, that's a great delivery again. Again, it shows the right length to bowl on this wicket.
Yara just losing his head like I did.
Yep. That's. But again, this is you know, they've not dropped their heads, have they?
Yeah.
Aryna, you know, in the face of a great partnership between Kath and Rob, you know, they've stuck at it. They've really stuck at it. The last 3 overs have been incredibly impressive.
You can just see, like we were talking, these are the 2 good overs that they needed to drag the score
And
back.
they have.
That's exactly what we were saying.
I somewhat suspect now Yawa is probably regretting not coming back for that second.
Yeah.
when it was
Definitely, yeah.
It was clearly on offer. It was clearly on offer. But,
So the new batsman name,
what do we know about name? Shamil.
solid bat. The first game he played under lights with Kath, put on an amazing partnership. Let's hope he can do the same with Robbie.
It's not the easiest of conditions to come in and try and get
Yeah.
started from the hit big balls from the get go.
Definitely.
Hopefully Robbie can see it out and stay for the power play over.
Yeah.
You know, you'd like a set batsman,
Yeah, definitely.
but the same tune. I think if Aryna can dismiss Robbie here with a set batsman, they'll be pretty positive. I think. You know, if they can keep it under 120, I think
They've done well there.
they've done ridiculously well.
Yeah. So
Really.
107 for 3. The game could still
Yep.
go either way.
So shank that. There's probably, is there 2? He's going to come back. Is he going to come back?
No.
He's
I
okay.
think Yara usually a bit more keen with running between the wickets, but that's smart. There wasn't really 2 there.
No, I think that's right. So, all right. Look, it's I'd say it's even money now on your 122, Shamil.
Yeah.
It is interesting though. I think a number of the games, the final overs have not been as explosive as you might have thought.
Yeah.
Whether that's the conditions that we're playing in, or the ball might just get a little bit soft with the dew and the slightly wintry
Conditions.
conditions.
I mean, it's always easier. That's why I enjoy opening a lot. It's because the ball's hard. It flies off the bat.
Yep.
You literally just need to touch it and it'll go. And that's why opening is a lot of fun.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
109 for 3. Let's see. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's a good
solid by
shot.
Rob. He's going to take the strike. That's smart.
Is it going to come back? We're coming back. We're coming back.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they
He
are.
sent him
Oh,
back.
sending back.
He sent him
Sending
back.
Wise? Was that wise? Yes.
I think so. I think it was. We want the set batsman on strike for the power play over. I think 122 is definitely not out of the picture here. It's only 12 runs.
Kazim bowled a very good over.
Yeah.
5 runs conceded with
And
a wicket.
a wicket as well.
Yeah, look, that's and he got the danger man.
Yeah.
Got the danger man who could be so explosive. Look, Ariana's probably not going to be too disappointed with
No,
this.
definitely not.
with this.
Let's hope their batting can back it up.
Well, hope. You truly mean that, Shamil? We'll see.
We
of
move.
course, Shamil needs to go out there and run around in the field and hopefully take a few catches.
Let's hope so.
All right.
Might grab the ball if I'm
One
bored, who
over to
knows?
go. Obviously, in this T11 format, the 11th over is also a
The
power
power
play,
play.
which I think introduces a fascinating element
Yeah,
to the game.
definitely.
Shamil, you've always got that over in your pocket.
Yeah,
The defending team has to constantly think about that. Who's going to bowl it?
yeah.
Where do we set our field now? I think they've got it right here. What have we got?
Bakhtiar.
Have we got 2 in the deep on the leg side? No, it's hard to see out into the.
There's one man
Yeah,
at long on and a deep mid wicket.
I think that's probably right. I think
Yeah,
Robbie's probably going to look to try and hit through the offside.
yeah,
Here.
definitely. He might give himself a bit of room
Yeah,
here.
let's see what's going on.
He's gonna go big.
Oh.
Ooh, just losing his head a little bit.
Well,
There you could see.
yeah. Do you know what? Let's think about this. I think he probably should be trying to hit inside out over cover. There's
Yeah.
no one out there. Did he try and do that? Probably he did and just missed. Great ball.
We got a
Bakhtiar.
little bit of batting to come. Shanto.
Back to your. It's got good figures.
Yeah.
Yep, okay,
Oh, you
there's
can
2
see
there.
that's well dug out. They're gonna push
Yeah,
two.
they're going to have to. Oh no.
Oh no.
No, do you
Name
know what, it's
sends
a
them back.
feature of this that the run in between wickets, Shamil, I don't believe has been that good.
Yeah.
Slight lacking in intensity. You know, it's 2 or 3 times you might have wanted your batsman to come back for 2, but nevertheless, Naeem can hit a big ball.
Yeah.
So let's hope he can connect with 1 or 2 here, and
It's a good block hole Yorker, that second ball.
It's back to his ball well again. That's
Has.
impressive figures, isn't it? 16.
They've really dragged it back
no.
well. I'll give Aryna credit to them. They've done well here.
That's
gone
skied,
straight
and
up.
I believe that's probably going to be out.
They're going to push it. Oh,
Oh,
did you
dropped
put that
it.
down?
He's dropped it.
Wow.
Yeah, the wicket keeper.
He
has
snapped at it. He's not tried
dropped
to
it.
catch that. He's little crocodile catch there.
Yeah, his positioning wasn't great, was it? Let's be frank. That's gone straight up in the air.
You can just see here.
He'll be very disappointed
He's
when
not moving.
when
He's
he
not
sees this
moving.
when he sees this back on replay.
Yeah, definitely.
Look, can I be fair to the wicketkeeper there? It did seem to move in the air at the last moment.
That's big.
no.
Is that big?
Where's that gone?
There's
That's
a
out.
man-
That's out, unfortunately. It didn't carry the infield.
Playing for the team though. This
Yeah,
is what we.
tried-
This is what we
tried
like to
to-
see.
Tried to go off the offside as we suggested.
112.
So I had a suspicion we wouldn't quite get to 122 here. And I've been proven right, Shamil. I've watched a lot of cricket in my day.
Yeah.
just see the conditions, just starting to, the ball getting a bit wet and a bit older, and it's not coming onto the bat
Just
as
see
it was.
the teammates appreciating Rob's innings. That was solid. He's not going to be angry with himself. He'll be happy.
He won't be disappointed.
Yeah.
about it. We might get him on commentary here for the last couple of balls.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
never know. Let's see.
Here he comes. You can see Shanto, the young gun,
It's
walking
like
out.
It's like being interviewed on the. So
Come in.
no, he's,
No.
he's refusing to come and speak to the
There's too many
commentators.
fans.
It's like, no, he doesn't want to come and commentate on his innings. I think it's a bit much just asking a batsman to be when he's just dismissed to have a few words to say. It's always a tough time.
Let's hope
But yeah,
there's a boundary in these last two. Because 112, as we've seen, it's not actually the biggest of totals
No.
in this format.
That's quite right.
They always need a little bit more than that.
Where's that gone?
There is a man
That's-
out there, if I'm not.
that's
Oh no,
four.
that's four. Yeah,
That's four.
there's the
Really
boundary.
So Shamil, we were talking about your experiences in Surrey cricket, and I might just point out to the viewers that quite a remarkable feat that young Shamil was able to achieve in the final last year at Sanderstead Cricket Club. Of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
Those who follow on YouTube would know that Sanderstead have run a fabulous YouTube channel, but
Yeah.
Shamil in the final, a very rare feat, was able to capture 4 wickets in 4 balls. It was a double hat-trick to get them out of the match. So, last ball. That's a good shot.
That's a very good shot. Four.
That's
Where
a
was this guy
great
earlier?
shot. That is a glorious shot.
That's absolutely cracked. That is
That's
the end of the
over.
over. 120.
Just fell short.
Oh.
Just fell short.
But yeah,
But,
Surrey
uh,
cricket has just done so much for me, and it's been amazing.
It's,
I mean, I look at playing cricket in Essex and then comparing it to playing cricket up with Dulwich. It's just light years away. The boys, the club itself, all the people there, the coaches, all the staff, all the people, all the parents, all the kids that I've played with. It's just they're all so nice and welcoming. It's been amazing, especially my team, you guys, you, Sam, Robbie, Ahmed, all of them. It's just been an amazing 2 years with you guys.
It's been great. It's been great having you.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the innings. 120. Great contributions from Robbie and Kath.
Yeah.
120. That's a very good score. And we'll be back shortly
Let's
Um,
hope that Hksz can defend this.
to see if they can defend 120.
Yes.
Let's see.
The bowling needs to be tight because, as you know, the team that bowls the best is the team that's going to win this tournament.
Quite right. Right. Quick, Robbie. Quick word just on your innings. How was it out there? What were the conditions like?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was quite tough early on. Ball swung a bit early. Bit of a sticky wicket. But yeah, it wasn't too bad.
You made it look easy, though. I'll be honest. You did make it look easy.
I was a bit frustrated that all the good bowling came after I got to 50. When I was trying to launch.
Yeah, that's true. They did learn their lessons, didn't they?
Well, yeah, I think we can learn a lot from the way they bowled.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Just
bowled.
stump line.
Well, they bowled quite professionally, apart from 1 out of 6 balls and over, which
Yeah.
went, which is why it's quite a big score. They just always gave the odd ball that went away to the boundary. I think we were quite professional in putting the balls away that needed to go.
You can see just my short stint. like 3 balls. That came off the glove. Okay, it's my runs. I scored 9, not 5.
Wait, did he give that as that was off the glove? Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't give it.
disappointing.
But yeah, it's a good score, I reckon, 120. But as you know, games can always go either way. 2 good overs is all Aryana's gonna need. We're just gonna jump off commentary because we need to go and field.
Well, welcome back, viewers. A slight delay in proceedings while the umpires and cameramen were fed, which I think is fair enough. Quite a good spread. Zakria Mohammed, the youngsters of the Ramzan clan. The mascot Mohammed. By the way, he's just drunk an entire energy drink as young Mohammed, so he's probably buzzing at the moment. So Cave talking to his young chargers. Quite sure what he's going to say. Quite animated there is Cave. Hksz are a little fired up. Let's see how that translates to their bowling performance. That's Shanto warming up. There's young Mohammed in picture. We're going to see spin for the first over. Yep, I think we are. I think we're seeing spin. The first over of the power play. It's a bit of a bold move here. A slow, dodgy wicket by Cave. So we've got two fielders out, look like a deep mid wicket and a deep mid on. Everybody else in the circle. Only 4 on the leg side. Hassan is indeed opening the bowling. No? Good start. Good start. That's a very good start. Tight into the body. Don't want to give any width to the batsman here, particularly in the power play overs. It's found the field. We're joined by Nazir. Hi, Nazir.
Hi, Sean. How are you?
Good. You sound slightly exasperated. You're running around like a madman as always. So
Oh God, tell me about it.
I don't think the viewers quite appreciate the behind-the-scenes effort that goes into bringing you these games. And Nazir, of course, is central to everything that's done here at Ilford Cricket Club. Quite an effort. Of course, all done for the benefit of the boys and the young men playing out there today. So, Nazir, thank you for that.
Hi, you're most welcome, Sean. It's been over 10 years, a decade. There you got hit. That's Hassan there, young Hassan bowler. Dogger gone for 4.
Slightly unlucky. I mean, he saw the batsman coming down the wicket and fired it in a little shorter. And big edge. Big edge.
New ball, edge.
Raced away.
Feroz, Dogger.
Shamil and I were speculating, Nazir, that in the last couple of games the scoring has sort of tailed off towards the end, and we're sort of speculating whether just the ball getting a little softer towards the end of the innings.
Yeah, I was thinking just earlier on that the average right now is 115, 18, 20. Anything above that, it's a very good score apparently, especially with the boundaries not being very big at all and trying to give that excitement with the 6s and 4s. And I've seen, and he's got his wicket. I've been saying to him all night, obviously staying over the weekend, that you gave 30 runs the other day, son. You got to polish it up, and I think that's a little gift from me. He's going to come back. He's going to be chuffed. You can see that smile right there. There you go. He's going to be. He's going to be thinking of me. I can tell you that much.
Well, do you know what?
There we go.
Can I just say that is a very clever piece of bowling.
Yeah.
I think that's come out of the front of the hand.
Oh.
Slightly gone away from the batsman. And a
Oh.
very smart piece
My
of
God.
smart piece of keeping there as well. That's
Amazing what technology can do. You know, at this level, right, Sean, we see it all the time on an international scale. Look at that. Look at that lit up. I mean, just this. I got kissed on the head just now for that, and I was like, "Whoa, hold on a second." I turned around. One of my players, he just couldn't handle it. I was like, "Okay," but that's the energy we feed off, right?
quite right.
I mean, when you're making somebody else happy and you're thinking of them, I mean, what more can you ask? Well, the heavens just pour down with its mercy and blessings, really.
Yeah, quite right. No, I mean, it's it's quite something just to be playing cricket at this time of the year in London. I think it's fair to say, Nazir, that this is probably the only game of cricket going on in the United Kingdom at the moment.
It's strange you say that because the other day one of the youngsters was commentating, and it really, I was just standing by the door listening because I've always got to keep a close eye for professional reasons, and he said, he turned around, look at that, it's just amazing to see. He said, two leagues playing around the world, one the IPL and the other one the LPL, and that really, it touched me somewhere deep down. I was so right.
And can I ask you, what's the better standard, Nazir?
LPL, Sean, because we're doing it for the youngsters. They're all stars out there. They've got their platforms and they've blessed them. They've worked their way up to be there, so they know that what these youngsters are getting is it's not only the cake ready made, but icing on it also. So I mean, I've had a lot of stars say that over the years.
It's a good analogy, that. It's all just out of the reach of the bowler. I tell you what, that would have topped a fantastic over had he managed to pouch that catch. But look, that is a very good over.
Yeah, he's done very well. I've been calling him 30-run bowler since the last two nights because he comes from Oxford and he's Irish. On top of that, he's got quite a few mixtures with him. But my boys have been saying, "Dad, what's that?" I said, No. If you don't encourage them and tell them and correct them, but I have a way of correcting them, like talking to them, joking with them. And just now, Sharma goes, "What's this?" in the kitchen while I was giving the food. "Dad, he's a 30-run boy." I said, "He's a 30-run boy."
So the question is, what is he going to say to you when he comes off the field?
I don't know where I'm going to look. I'm going to say, well done. That's exactly why I said it.
Yeah. Well, you've clearly inspired him to.
Right. So yeah, it's been amazing, and I think.
Who's bowling now? Is this?
We've got Ifti. A very unorthodox run-up, but he's loved as well. And we want to give a wave to everybody out there.
Shout out
And
to
that's Ifti coming up now, but the camera's there. But
excellent. This is the setup here at Ilford Cricket Club.
Yeah,
that's all good.
Maz, and he came rushing on the first day. So it doesn't look like my club. What's going on? He came at a late night. He said he was amazed. On that aspect. There we are. Here we are. We're at the Lords. We're in the commentary box. So this is our Lords, right? And it was our Edgbaston. And I have Sean here from Surrey Cricket. Again, I love individuals who have a great contribution to cricket. And they umpire, they do everything they possibly can. A great shout out to Dulwich Cricket Club, a great shout out to Surrey Cricket County, a great shout out to London Schools. And I'm just saying this because Sean is actively involved, and I'd be correct in saying that, right, Sean?
Yeah, I think that's right. My sins, I do quite a bit of volunteer work for to advance cricket. I managed to fit in being the chairman of the Surrey Junior Cricket Championship, as well as sit as the trustee of the Surrey Cricket Foundation. So it's involved in London Schools cricket, obviously, for many years.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing with all the good work that you've done, and
Well, it's very worthwhile, and of course, cricket is the greatest game on earth.
Absolutely,
we love it, and we love watching. We love watching the boys participate and do well.
It's so attractive when you say do that. When you're looking at them here, look. When you look out, for a minute you think, oh, beautiful, of course, the lights and everything, but it looks more exciting.
Oh, it does. Look, the other thing, it's been so remarkable that there's no reason why we can't be playing cricket.
That's exactly.
September and October and
there you go.
There's no reason. I mean, it's a summer sport, of course, but actually, it's in any weather, as long as it's not raining, of course.
Of course.
There's no reason. I often think, September, October are sort of some wasted months for cricket. The ubiquitous nature of football, of course, tends to suck up a lot of resource, effort, time, money.
it's amazing you say that. 'Cause I said to my boys, why can't we play cricket? Why? Give me a reason. And everybody was just silent. Oh, it just doesn't happen, people say. I was like, oh, really? Well, it's going to happen now.
Well, no, change up what is normal and what is usual. I've never been one for accepting what is normal and what is usual.
I never have either.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure that's the case.
You know,
I'm pretty sure that's the
I
case.
love to take a challenge.
Yeah.
I'm up for an act.
Yeah.
I love to be called negative because I think that I think people do wrong by saying I'm negative because they charge me. It's like the battery gets charged all over again. You say, right, okay, right now I'm definitely going to do it. Look at those lights.
Yeah,
Just look at the camera effect on that.
It's
It's like stars shining in Arabian Nights, right?
It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I was fortunate enough to take some boys to South Africa last year, and we played at Bishop's School.
Right.
Very, very posh boys' school.
Right,
Very
yeah.
posh. But they played under the lights for the first time, and it's magnificent. You know, it really is. To be able
Yeah.
to replicate it here.
I mean,
is,
we play in Dubai all the time, and we're doing it for many years, and they've been so graceful. But there is rarely day cricket because of the weather and its conditions. So this is pretty standard for them.
I must say, I'm incredibly hopeful that we might be able to get a team to go to Dubai next year. So
Yeah, definitely.
Zero and
Might
I've
as
got
I
some
said.
conversations about that. But,
Definitely. Why not? Why not?
Look forward to. So I've never been with a group to Dubai to play cricket, but it's such a wonderful supporting. A wonderful supporting team out there to support cricket. So
There we go. He's
Well,
missing it bowling well.
look, this bowling from Hksz has been tremendous in these first 2 overs. Unfortunately, Aryna just a little bit behind the 8 ball here. Is there?
Yeah, they've been on the back foot, poor chaps. They're a wonderful load of lads, but unfortunately, at the end of the day, your performance has to speak for itself.
Yeah. Look,
And-
I thought their bowling, early was a little bit loose. They tended to bowl to particularly Robbie's strengths. The bit short leg
Yeah.
side. They bowled a few in Kaf's zone,
Yeah.
and we know what Kaf
Yeah.
does when he gets the ball in his zone.
Yeah.
But the last 3 or 4 overs, I thought they bowled superbly. They really did. They were looking down the barrel of a 140 score at one point. They really pulled it back. Okay, well, that's hit. I think that's gone out to deep mid wicket. Are we going to come back to 2? No, we are not.
Just a single.
Oh, no. Oh, mix up. With the non-striker's end was managed to get back. Well, look, this. I don't want to put the mocker on young Muhammad here, but he's bowled well.
He's bowled well. You missed the other. I mean, you must have seen it. He was hit. But look that on the real sense, that happens, and that motivates the youngsters. I mean, the other day I was speaking to Anayat, who's been doing the third umpiring. And there's Dogger. There we go. Football tactic there.
Yeah.
And often I see.
Shamil has run. Shamil's run 40 yards there to stop to make sure the Dogger didn't have to bend over and pick that ball up. That's a very considerate effort there from young.
He's got a
Shamil.
nickname as well. He's called Juice, like juice, right? We were out in Dubai. We took him out for a tour, and you know when the batsman signals, you've done very well, and you get tired. They signal for water. This guy stood there because he knows the hospitality of us HK. Oh, that's gone. Is that going to be a maximum? That's a maximum. That's 6 over the arc, out of the park, as we say. That's 6 runs.
Good hit. Very good hit. They needed that.
And
they really did.
I love his action. I love this boy's action, though. He looks there you go. He's very confident for his little young age. And I was saying, I'll come back to Zikri in a second, but yeah, so you went to Dogger, and he shouted out, Juice, Juice, like don't bring me water, bring me juice. So he's called Mr. Juice now since that day.
Okay, he
better.
hasn't got that. He hasn't got that at all.
Pull that back.
It's a good ball. Good ball. Didn't give him too much room there to free his arms.
What do you say, Sean, with these colour hats for the best bowler and the best batsman that were gifted to them, or presented to them? Gifted is a different story.
It's an innovation, isn't it, from IPL, which I think's it's a good innovation, because it certainly I think it adds a little bit of spice, doesn't it? It's another competition within a competition. For those batsmen doing well, it just spurs them on. I'm right to say Kaf, I think, holds the leading run scorer. Who's the leading bowler, the wicket taker at the moment? Do we know?
Abdul Rahim. He's
Rahim.
wearing I think is it a blue one?
Is it a blue hat?
Purple. Purple.
Oh, Kaf's just misfielded, unfortunately. There. No, they come back for the second.
They come back for the second, and they're going to need every run for that. They're going to need to run them hard as well as hit him well.
I think at a similar stage, I believe
I mean, Kaf's taken an initiative. He's led the boys. Shamil is very good, but Shamil is his own personality as well. But you'll be quite surprised. You feel that he's not listening, but he'll also apprehend everything. He'll listen. They're listeners. And you see the hard work, Sean, is that we parents sometimes, going through the club life and everything, we really do bend backwards for children. Not that we're looking for that appreciation, but at the end of the day, if somebody's got talent, you need to provide them with the right platform. Otherwise, if you don't nurture it, I mean, they're young. And I think that's where I stepped in. But it wasn't just for my boys. I just spread the heart out to everybody. I mean, nobody who's gone on the Dubai tour up until now can really vouch and say they paid for it. And you're looking at $2.5 grand cost per year. I'm sure you know what the costing is and everything. But I'm grateful to all Hksz as Ifti coming in bowling now. And well bowled. Oh,
that
looks
that is very close. I wonder if that's going to go upstairs.
Is he going to appeal it? Is he going to?
I'll tell you what.
Oh, he said no. Oh, he's been put off. Very close. Well, we have Sean, the third umpire, who's done a lot of umpiring, and he's got Kaf and Shamil at level 2. Let's
have a look.
Replay here. Oh God, he should have.
Slightly wide of the crease.
Very well, but
yeah.
That
looked out to me. I think that's crashing into leg stump.
Oh, there's poor Ifti. Is he going to bounce back? Oh yeah.
Do you know, this is what I was saying to young Shamil, obviously in my coaching and mentoring role, is losing your shape and lifting your head like that is counterproductive. I mean, keep your head still, keep your shape. And we had a wonderful replay, it's brilliant camera work actually earlier, of Kaf hitting a 6. Head still, body position perfect, and just followed through.
Is that the previous game? Yeah, there was one shot.
No, his innings just gone.
Oh, okay.
And the camera work was superb, and it caught everything in the technique, and it was.
The camera crew have been really great. They've done England, Pakistan. They're professionals in their own right, and they wanted just to make me happy with all the running around. So they brought a special lens in that was gifted from one of the production heads and said, Nazir, I'm bringing in a zoom lens, and that's just for you. And I thought that was very sweet because I said, no, it's for the boys actually. I've never played cricket in my life. I'm not really a sportsman type, but I support sport all the way through.
I am told that being a cameraman to a game of cricket is incredibly difficult and complex, of course, with the ball disappearing to all parts, to be able to know and anticipate where the ball's going. It's very difficult art.
I mean,
that's a good hit. Is it going to play the field? No.
Oh.
It's just... It went away from the fielder at the last minute.
Manav is a very good fielder. There you go.
No, I think it had a bit of it's sort of like my golf shots. It had a really nice sort of slice to it at the end. If we watch this on replay, it went away from the fielder. We had a good view of it right behind that, and it just curved away at the end. There you are, away from the fielder.
These lads have done really well. They've got a platform here. Yeah, we've got 8 cameras out there in operation, Sean. That's not an average as well.
Yeah, that is something, isn't it?
He's bowled him. He's come back.
Ifti deserved that.
Otherwise he would have been extremely disappointed if he had come back to know that that would have, crushing down there. Because if he had come upstairs, you would have taken that decision.
Actually, I probably would have given it out. So, there you are, Ifti.
There you go. Ifti's gonna.
Hope he doesn't.
Very
happy
happy
on replay.
And he's.
But he's got his man. He's
got the wicket. Hksz have got the break that they were looking for.
Khaled just lifting his head, going, trying to hit the ball too hard, unfortunately. But I like his gloves. They're quite smart, aren't they? But I think Nazir, the uniforms, the players' outfits are quite smart as well. Tell me a little bit about that. How have you gone about securing these wonderful outfits? It's
Actually, you want to know the truth, Sean? I designed them.
Well, I'm in your good books, aren't I? that's quite something. No, I'm saying to all the viewers out there, that wasn't a setup. I did not.
No, I know that.
I didn't know that. No, they're very smart.
You've asked for it, and if you look at all the tournaments, crushing middle stump.
Yeah,
and a great thank you to Zing, who sponsored them as well. This is official Zing from Australia.
Well, all the good things are from Australia, here. You should certainly where cricket is concerned.
That's Sean from Australia speaking. That's the home, as I always say. Home is where the heart is. And
well, of course, I'm a child of the generation of World Series cricket, Nazir. Growing up. my first real experience of cricket when I was a very young lad was on the television when colour television was a real rarity.
Yeah.
Watching the white ball cricket under lights at VFL Park in Victoria, the Great West Indian bowlers under lights, and it's similar to this. It's similar to this. It's sort of the revolution happened back in the 70s for World Series cricket.
And cricket, as you say, and as you were
Never look
talking,
back.
it's mesmerizing. I mean, since the boys have been playing, and then like you were saying about the kits, and I was sent about 150 designs, and I just was not impressed.
FD. That is very unlucky. That is a classic French cut. Between I think it's gone between the keeper and fine leg for 4 runs. Look at this again on the replay. Play away from. Do you know what? That's missed off stump.
Very unlucky. But there you go. The batsmen need runs, and
they need a bit of luck. Yeah, you're quite right. So look, a little behind the 8 ball here, and sort of about 7.5 and over. 90.
And with 7.5 and over. Yeah, you're right. Where are they? They're under what?
Yeah, 4 overs. So we need 9. They need 90 to win off 7. That's a tough ask.
Tough
Tough ask.
Exciting though, isn't it? When you the balls, and I think not only we'll come to the scoreboard, we're talking about designs, and then I fidgeted, I played, and then I played with the designer's mind. I said, no, I want this, I want that. It was like making a crime scene together, just from imagination, and you have the artist there getting it together. So,
well, I think it's a nice touch that all of the outfits have got similar sort of base design.
That's exactly what I did.
I like the Union Jack. I think it's a lovely touch.
It's home. It's home. It is home. I'm sorry to say, but it's home for us. So I've taken it to Dubai, and I've made sure the Union Jack's been there. I don't know why. It's home, and I say home, and I mean it. I mean, when I look back to school, I mean, this is home, born and brought up here. I mean, what are you supposed to say? I mean, nowadays, sometimes I stand there, and what would you classify yourself? I'll say a Brit.
It's an interesting question. I would. If someone asked me that question, I just don't know what I'd say. I've been in this country 20 years.
Oh my God.
20 years. It's a long time. Obviously, born and bred in Australia, but came out here when I was about 30. And it's becoming difficult. I think if when watching cricket, I'd find it very hard not to support Australia.
Of course, I can imagine. But I
have got to that stage, Nazir, where if I'm watching a game of cricket where Australia's not involved, I'll certainly go for England.
Yeah, of course. And without said.
Question for you though: if Pakistan were playing England, that may just be going down leg, I think.
To be honest, when Pakistan and England are playing, supporting Pakistan.
Yeah, as most Pakistan heritage people would do.
And that's because I don't know. There's just that. I feel sorry for a lot of the players at times, they're sometimes when they're bringing the interpreters, some of them are very, from back home, they're from, they were not so privileged as they say. And they've struggled to be where they are. So the heart goes out. Here you're very organized. You go through your county system, you go through your schooling system, there's recognition, and you get to you get fairness, and you know that, okay, it's not going to be a hard, you're not going to be done.
Big edge.
Pick no dogger!
Juice!
Juice! Oh my God, he's showing it proper than my hand. Collie's smiley. I'm sure Kaf's gonna be really happy with that one. For Juice to pick that up.
Nazir, I don't mean to be uncharitable, but I didn't think he was going to catch.
Nor did I. That's why I jumped up. I mean, please, when Dogger's out in the field, we're like, please put him in such a position they're not going to get it. We know that, but they're so close to us, and they actually, they accept and love us for our frankness. But Kaf is going to be really thrilled at that, because Kaf would have thought, no, Dogger.
Can I just also point out that's the 5th ball of the over, not a run scored, and that's a wicket. It's a pretty impressive performance from Kaf there. That's
something, Sean. He's throughout the season, with whatever we had, thanks to you and all the hard effort that you put in during the season, and all the boys I'd say around Surrey and England who got an opportunity. And your heart goes out to the youngsters, like you were saying this afternoon. The heart goes out to Amit. I'd like to give him a shout. I've been thinking about it all day. And worldwide, people are listening, and we're never shy to implement something for these youngsters. And due to circumstances, we've kept a clause in a reg there that unforeseen circumstances allow, and I will allow that for him to come and enjoy. And I'll get Shamil involved in that to come and play. And I wish his father bless him,
Yes.
you know, well, to get well soon and to lift the spirits. And I think that's why we're there, Sean. That's why you're there.
Yeah.
And this is what it's about. And the community is something that we've proudly, communities, not community, multicultural communities. And you've got to be tough at times. And people say that, you know, it's a hard hand, but no, I mean, if you're going to do things, then unfortunately you got to pay the price, and you got to pay the so long. There's another way of putting it, where there's Cav coming up to bowl that, and is it going to be
That's one run off.
one run off that, or could have been a wicket maiden, yeah. And if you're gonna, you know, you can't. The sun doesn't shine all day long. The clouds come and it rains as well. So you got to be responsible. I mean, if you're gonna put out an action, then you're gonna have to wait and see the reaction as well. I mean, I'm extremely sorry, and I'm with what happened. I saw your feelings when you came today, and you said about the video, and you hadn't seen it, and Robbie had said to you, but you know very well what the guidelines of cricket say for that, and when minors and youngsters are involved.
No, it's very clear cut actually. I mean, the Code of Cricket, the ECB guidelines, the Code of Cricket on Behaviour. If you look at the regulations, I think it's regulation 1.4, 1.14, very clearly states.
Yeah.
And that there is to be no act of violence or no threatened violence
threat, no aggravation,
on a cricket field.
Yeah.
And for all those who don't know, I was umpiring last night, and there was a bit of this and a bit of that on a cricket field.
That always happens, yeah.
Of course it doesn't.
Of course it does.
Having played first grade cricket in Australia, let me tell you.
I've seen a lot of little clipsies out there.
Cricket is not a game for the faint-hearted.
Yeah, absolutely.
And look, everyone at times tries to get one on over the opposition with a bit of, as Steve Waugh used to say, mental disintegration. You know, there's always a bit of spite because it's competitive. You know, we're playing to win. But what's never ever acceptable on any cricket field anywhere in the world is any form of threats or actual violence. And you know, and there was a suggestion last night that there was a move to or threat of physical intimidation or violence, and that's totally unacceptable.
Exactly. I mean, I totally agree with you, and I've said one thing from the offset from many years: zero tolerance for that. Zero, and I mean 0, 0, 0, Sean. And officials picked it up from Dubai, and I've been up all night, by the way. I had to write a report on that.
Must say you look stressed.
Yeah, I felt bad because I've tried what I can. I mean, I try to give the benefit of the doubt where I can to a lot of people, but unfortunately, I've never taken sides. Doesn't matter, and I've been in the system on that basis as well. I'll stand if the kids are wrong, I'll say to them, and where officials are wrong, I'll say to them. But you know, I'm not, when minors are involved and when you're developing them, you've got to be an example, especially when you're saying you're a mature adult and a lot is involved. And I've had calls, I've had messages, I've had videos sent to me, and then obviously I was told to first. It started off with a 2-match ban, but then it led during the course of the day that the individual had to be disqualified. He's not allowed to participate on the league or live on TV at this stage, because apparently it's been going on for quite a few days, and there was already an investigation going on with 36 complaints that were there from other teams. But you know, you try to allow it and give it that benefit and say, okay, but no. I mean, after what happened, I mean, like you said, there's zero. The rules of the code of conduct are very clear.
Well, when everyone saw what everyone saw, you had no alternative.
Yeah, that is it. That was the rock bottom line, and the line had to be drawn.
Yeah, and it seems like Shanto's coming back into a bit of form here.
He promised me as well. It's strange you say that.
Well, I think he's been bowling a little full in the last couple of games,
and he's going in too fast. But the pitch is slower.
Yep.
He needed to slow the ball down. There you go.
Bowl into the track, adjust his lengths, and there you are. You see, that's his length, right? That's the length, and. You know, look, to his credit, I think he's done his homework.
Exactly. He's been watching, he's been told, misfield there, single taken.
It's a little bit ragged there, boys. I think, you know,
Shanto will not be happy with that.
You know, look, Hksz is on top here, but you can't let your standards in the field slip.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You know, any run can cost you at the end of the day. But look, you know, it's an uphill task here for.
I mean, we went last week, as you say, every run cost. Last week we were literally on we won one run.
One run, and you know, I often say, you know, and Shamil and I were talking about this earlier, that you learn a lot in defeat. You often don't learn much in victory, but you learn a lot in defeat. And I often always talk to the boys if they lose tight matches.
That's right.
Well, you ask them, what could you have done?
Yeah.
What could you have done on the field to get one run? You know.
Or save the run.
That's it.
On the fielding, various angles to look at it.
And the easiest place to save runs on a cricket field is in the field.
In the field, absolutely.
I mean, because it's totally within your gift. You know, how you field, how you take your catches, how you back up, state of mind and attitude. It's totally within your gift. And you know, just letting the standard slip a little bit can cost you. But so this is Calf coming on again. Well, look at those impressive figures. 1 for 1 off 1 over. All the ones. That's a.
He's bowled
There you-
extremely well.
and again,
out
you
there. He's
see
been hit.
that's a
One.
great shot. But again, you see that length. You see that length. That's the right length to bowl on this track. He's found a good length there. Well bowled. He tossed it up a little bit there, just changing up a little bit. You know, I think Aryna probably need to take a few risks now. They're knocking it around. Show a little bit more intent here. Short. Again, he's refusing to bowl it in the batsman's arc. He's not going to be tempted. You see, that's... did he move his back foot? That's the question there. Did he move his back foot? Is that going upstairs? I think it's been given out, has it? Let's have a look. Well, I think it's been given out on the field. So here's the replay. Again, good length, very good length. Yeah, okay, he's dragged his back foot, bat in the air. Yeah.
I want him to get free, please.
Here we go. This is a better angle here to see. It's hard to see the line, unfortunately, but he's dragged his foot there. Yeah, that's out. That's a great piece of keeping. Very sharp piece of keeping there. Okay, for the second wicket. Of course, Hksz is blessed with 2 very, very good wicket keepers. But that was a very sharp piece of work there. Good bowling from Hksz, hitting his lengths again. And as we said, he's refusing to throw it up into the batsman's hitting zones. Here it comes to Shakil Khan. Again, short into the outfield. That's Robbie, I believe. No, he's missed it. It's through the field for 4. Again, not the greatest piece of fielding there. I don't think he'll enjoy the replay of that. Again, Hksz bowling good lengths. That is an unbelievable piece of wicket keeping. Spectacular stop. He was almost horizontal when he took that. Big wide from Calf there. I'd like to see a replay of that. I really would. There's Dogger again. That would be quite something for Dogger to get another catch. Just fell short. Good over again from Calf. Only the sort of the one fielding indiscretion that really blotted his copybook there. 43 for 4 off 7 overs. The required run rate now is getting into the unobtainable. Oh, there you go. Look at that. What a fantastic piece of acrobatic wicketkeeping. So, Aryna, well, 20 and over required from here. I'm going to have to see a little bit of more desperation, and obviously though when you start trying to smash everything, wickets can tumble as well. Doesn't get any easier. Shanto coming into bowl. Quick. Yeah, that's a good ball. Right up in the block hole. Can't get that away. A few balls need to disappear over the fence here. So young Shanto certainly does charge into the crease. He's very energetic run up. Quick, whippy action. Short, good ball. Down to third man. Well stopped, Dogger. Very good piece of fielding. Watch the ball all the way. That's the length that Shanto has not been bowling recently. He's tended to be on the full side, and batsmen have tended to be connecting recently, but he's just dropped his length back. Here he comes. So that's chipped. Think he can go back for 2? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. It's Muhammad there, backed up by Robbie. Good fielding. That's the Hksz Stars batting card. Great contributions there from Rob and from Cave again. Cave continuing his recent run of good form. Shanto, yeah, full straight wicket. As I said, Aryna need to do something quite desperate here, and a big swipe across the line, off stump, out of the ground. Great bowling.
Another wicket.
Yeah, but
Should go away more often.
Well, Shanto deserved it too. He's bowled well.
How did he do? What did he do? Was it
Well,
bowl?
he as we said earlier, I think he's mixing his lengths up much better. He bowled a very good short ball earlier, and he'd been bowling back of a length, and then fired a very quick full ball, and the batsman, frankly, it was a sort of a rather messy looking sort of waft across the line, looking to put it into the street somewhere.
That's what people want to do. They want to hit, you know.
Well, it's another one of my sayings to the lads, that you only have to hit a 6 that goes 1 meter over the boundary, or a centimetre.
Oh, that is. He must be chuffed. Finally, Shanto, Uncle, please don't say anything on air. Of course, I'm going to say it because the world's watching. What does it matter what I say?
Shanto,
I'm only saying, yeah.
If he misses, you hit. It's a simple game.
There you go. I told him, slow it down. You're coming charging in like anything, yeah, like a run machine.
Having said
pitch is wet.
Well, I tell you what, on a hard August, flat hard track,
Yeah.
he'd be a handful.
In Dubai, he's been a handful.
Ooh.
He's travelled with us.
Oh, yeah.
He's gone on the tour with us. So
He's-
I know he's capable, but you got to go with the pitch. It's common. That's just the ethics of cricket.
But that's why they're playing here in this area. That's why they're playing. There you go. It's a
There you
lovely
go,
slow
lovely,
ball.
Lovely. There you go. Shanto, you're my man. You can go away, watch it over, and you're going to say, Uncle bigged you up. Yeah, but your
he's
trousers
learning.
dirty, Shanto.
He's learning.
Oh, that looks... Now they're finally... All the modelling pictures have disappeared, and the proper kit pictures have appeared.
Oh, there you
There
are.
we go. Who's missing from that? Oh, my God. Manav is still there. Oh, we got the baby mascot. There we go.
There he is.
Oh, that was lovely to see just there. Oh,
that's
a wide.
Oh,
It's given.
touch and go.
Yeah, touch. I was just going to say that. I mean, but
yeah. Well, as commentators, we can observe what's at the game. I mean,
exactly.
look at that. Is that broken?
Oh,
yeah. It's just cut the line. I
it's
don't
gone.
know.
It's touched
fine.
It's
Then
but
it
you know
just
it's
popped
so
up.
much easier here
Yeah.
commentating with these
Yeah.
brilliant
But
replays.
when you see, you're
Umpiring out there, you've got a split second to decide whether it's on one side of the line or
right.
not.
Exactly.
It's not easy. It's not easy. I must say, last night, one of the Hearts players had a word to me about not giving a wide. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
There you go, Shantor.
Now, look
You've
here,
done it, lad.
Can I just... That is unplayable.
That is,
No disgrace being bowled to that. What a delivery.
Now, doesn't this make you feel the undefeated champions, why they're sitting on top of the table? It's, you know, forget Hksz, this is what I say to people. You've got a handful of lads who got talent and they're out there demonstrating it.
Yeah.
Why can't we look at it from that perspective?
Look at that ball. Look at
Beautiful,
that ball.
beautiful.
That
There it comes. There. A stump's literally gone flying.
And look, what do you want as a batsman first up? All right, you don't want that.
No way, not to do. You can see this. He's walking. He's thinking. He's still amazed. What amused?
Where did that come from?
What's going on here?
And do you know, sometimes as a batsman, bowlers are allowed to get you out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's a case of a bowler getting a batsman out, not a batsman getting out.
There we go. Comes the next
Shanto,
batsman. Oh,
that
Shanto.
is a wonderful delivery. Really
Shanto, I told you. I said been saying it to a couple of days.
Can I just point out the irony there?
Sure.
Of course,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that if that previous ball had not been called a wide,
Yeah.
he wouldn't have bowled that delivery. Of course, it was the seventh
There
ball
you
of the
go.
over. So
Absolutely.
fate had intervened again.
Exactly. Another way of looking at it. There we go.
let's look at
There you go. Just
Oh.
missed right for the toes. Gone.
Lovely.
That's another angle. Here we go. Oh, that looks cracking.
The batsman's
Jeez,
nonplussed,
he's
isn't
not.
he?
He's looked back and he just walked. He's looked back.
Nonplussed.
And that's one thing. I mean, talent speaks for itself. I love these shots. Just look at some of these shots that are shot into. It makes you feel, so much into the cricketing world.
Yes, but you should be very proud of what you've managed to achieve here.
Humbly, though. Humbly, Sean.
Well, we all must be humble, as you know.
I'm not that. I don't live in those either.
No.
You see, I was pushing those lights with my truck, always finding solutions. And I said, with my van, I said, right, we're going to do it. Don't tell me it can't be done. Nothing's impossible in this world.
Nothing. And, here's
Zikria.
Here's young Zikria.
Young Zikria.
Yeah, I saw a bit of Zikria this season. Of course, Zikria's was an under 14 at our club this year.
Yeah, he's
and
the youngest in the age group.
He's impressed greatly the coaches at our club, and I saw him. I had him play in an under 15 match this year at Bexley with his older brother, and he bowled beautifully, absolutely beautifully, to some very experienced older boys, and I think he took 4 wickets that game.
Yeah.
And, it was the first time I saw him bowl in a match, and I was most impressed. For a young lad.
He's always underestimated when he's been playing first 11 for many years with his brothers. He has that edge, and he's loved by the many leaders in the leagues.
What I would say, I think he's got a lot more to give, of course, because if you look at the
see that turn.
Because he naturally turns the ball. When he gets as strong as his older brothers,
That's what Gav says. You're so right, Sean.
It's obvious to me. And you see, this is somewhat of a problem I've got generally with pathways in junior cricket, Naz, is that no account is given for the physical prowess of a kid.
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
Because kids at 14 are so different.
Yeah,
So different. Kids,
absolutely.
there's monsters out there who do well and are strong and big, but a boy like this who obviously can turn the ball, but has got so much more physical maturity to come. He's a prospect.
Calf says the same thing. Your Zikria rips the ball,
Yeah.
Papa. He rips it.
Yeah.
Have you seen him when it's going through the air? His bowling stance, and
That is close.
that's close. There you go. You've kicked in now, Sean.
That is close.
That's yours now.
Sean, can you check it out there, please?
Sure. Yeah, just press it. Just I'm okay. You're checking it. And Sean, the third umpire, is an officially Surrey County official. They're going to be doing the replays right now. He'll be looking at the screen, and you viewers will be looking at the same screen. No interruption, not looking at anything. Rather get Everybody out there so relaxed. We're working on the ball tracker and certain other things at the same time. The snick-offs are going to be...
We haven't seen the replay yet.
It's
viewers,
just
but
coming. I think the
it's just
replay is
going.
just going to come up. They're going to give us a
This-
signal.
This might be close. It was-
And Zikria is always creating drama. It's nothing new. Young Zikria, as Sean was just saying.
here we are.
There
here
we are.
Here
There
comes.
goes the
We've got the
ball.
line there. It's just whether the batsman has managed. That's
Oh,
out. That's out. Viewers, we can all see
beautiful
it.
thinking of Zikria. Amazing.
Yeah, that's out. That is out. I repeat, out. You could hear that, gentlemen. That is out.
That's out. That's out. The umpire has given it out, Kamaluddin.
Yeah, we could all see
There
that, viewers, on the replay.
And it was an amazing, and if we could just have another replay of that, that was just amazing.
He just did not get his bat down. That was
Oh, Zaki as well, the captain. Oh, he's a diamond. He's a gem. He's a gem of his own, just unlucky. And if we could see that replay, he's got to see that the bat was not down. And just if we could have, if the...
I think he's slightly here we go. He's slightly disappointed here, but not.
There he goes.
I don't
He's
think
coming back.
I think he's disappointed somewhat
Oh,
at
he's got the ball at...
and they're out. Yeah, you see, that's he just
And
didn't
yeah,
get his.
if
bat
we could have
down.
the side angle, that'd be great. Just for the where Zaki would love to see that when he goes back again. There we go. If you see Zakaria's coming, he's got the ball in his hand, the bat's still in the air, and the bells have been dislodged, and then the bat touches the ground, and that was just an amazing. And unfortunately, he just walked straight past him.
He knows. I think
He's tried so much.
he's disappointed. I think in himself there. He's just.
As we say, whenever Zakria's out, there's always drama. It's not the first time. I've seen, as a father, I've seen it again and again. And this is what's always put me on the front foot. Suit and tie came off. I said, hold on, lad, something's going on here. Wife was the one to ever drive him down to a club, and I'm like, oh, allow it, please, No, dad's never played sport in his life. You can tell me they're cricketers. I said that to her.
Yep.
And bless her, and she was like, she did all the running around, she did all the hard work with the clubs, and then I'm hearing all these little trophies coming home and these medals, and I'm saying, hold on, what's going on here?
What's going on?
And then one day I took a stroll down, just took a peek one day at the club, and that's where the journey started.
Well, you and I both there. Now, as I've abandoned the suit and tie. I used to work in the city.
Yeah.
Was a lawyer in a big US Wall Street law firm, and decided enough for me, and wished to devote my time to cricket.
I worked my way up. I've seen a lot in my short time in the property world, and the market collapse, and the people love to. When they wiggle out of it, they say that you're the wrong. If the investment's high and you get a return and a profit, I mean, I'm sure we all know no one's promising that you're going to buy a house and the price is going to go up. And then, unfortunately, Dubai, the economy and the downfall, and His Highness always tries his best to bounce back and say that, let's forget those times we're offering so much. But economic times are economic times.
Oh, you tell me, Naz. I mean, the situation in Dubai, it seems things look pretty good. Would that be a fair?
It's very slow but steady. The good thing about it is steady, but it's slow.
Well, that's no bad thing.
That's not a bad thing.
Peaks and troughs and booms, etc.
But people don't
great.
have. Look, you see. Look at just cricket, for example. In any field, you're dealing with humans, and
Yes.
and when
That's
you're
over,
looking
yeah.
at investors, they just don't have that patience. Either it's what people in the real world, you've got to go with reality, but people don't want to do that. They want to say, it didn't work for me, so chuck the blame on the next person and walk away. And it doesn't somewhat work like that, because you'll come across maybe a few that will accept it, but then you come across somebody like me who doesn't take no for an answer and doesn't have the word no in his dictionary. He's going to take you to the cleaners and go all the way, and that's what I did. If you're honest, right, Sean, you're going to stand your ground. You're not going to say, hold on a second here. And then people don't want to talk about the 2008. They want to talk about that, but they don't want to say the 5-year journey of 2013, which is also out there. The Asia World Book of Records. Priti Patel was on that platform when I was branded as the game changer, and I gave a big speech, and I turned around and said, still heart is where the home is in London, and etc., etc. When you say things here, they're looked into, but truth prevails ultimately.
As always.
And,
So what have we got? Well, 7 wickets down here, Aryna. 2 overs to go. Can Can HKZ manage
Manav,
to
another
dismiss
good
them? What do you
bowler,
think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 7 wickets
so
down.
who's this? Is
4 down
Manav,
to
is
9.
it?
It's Manav Patel.
Yep.
He's played at the for Chevy a couple of times.
Oh,
down
good old
with-
Chevy.
Yeah.
I recognise him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ch-
for out
all those,
in the
this is,
previous years for
Chevy Green is just
Yeah.
a shout out to Chevy.
Shivanis Green.
Shivanis Green, an absolute legend of a man.
Yeah.
He's one of the employees of the Surrey Cricket Foundation who does a great job with grassroots cricket.
Absolutely. He's
Um,
he's and actually he's the one who put us your direction.
He did.
Sean. He said Sean is your man.
He did. I remember it very well getting the phone call from Chevy saying we've got a very very promising group of boys in the same family, almost can fill an entire cricket team for you. We want you to look after them, and that was a couple of years ago now, and it's been a great thing that
and that's
we
why
did.
I love Surrey and you guys, because
Yeah.
you're open to the real world, and you don't meet many people who open doors in the real world.
That's well bowled. I've not seen that bowled. Is he not bowled
Yeah.
often?
I had to go with him the other day as well. I said, what do you do? I said, you're such a good bowler. What are you doing? And then he bounced back in the second game. I mean, I think I should be talking to all of them.
No,
I think I'll have to talk to Aryna as well. I said, what's going on here, lads?
Yeah, fulfilling your managerial responsibilities, perhaps.
Oh God, it's been.
This is good bowling.
Yeah.
He's got the length spot on. Shamil shot threatened to throw the stumps down there. Good aggressive fielding.
Smiles on their face. They're on top of the table. They're leading. Yeah, we're going to be doing the unveiling of a very, very special trophy. But we don't have the Emirates cabin crew.
No, disappointingly so.
I think it's going to have to you and Sam walk around and do a boundary with me with the trophy.
Can I say, Nazir, I was a platinum member of Emirates.
Yeah.
I used to fly a lot to.
I'm a platinum. Yeah, I know.
To Singapore via Dubai. I'd prefer flying and actually stopping off in Dubai with Emirates than flying any other airline. And I must say the service and the cabin and everything, I used to love it.
They pamper you to Kingdom Come, Sean.
The first class lounge at the
at
airport.
Dubai.
It's magnificent. It's unlike anything else.
Oh, they've finished it. I think it's done. Your dream, your wish has come true.
Why is that?
9.5, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. All out, is it?
Is it all out?
Yeah. Maybe there's a few injuries or no. What's going on? Yep, that's it.
That's it.
Game over. That's what should we call that? A comprehensive victory?
Very, very convincing victory.
Yeah, it is. It is great. Well, you've got the dubious, or the very difficult decision of now deciding who the man of the match is.
The man of the match is, and I'm gonna leave that to you guys. I'm just gonna go and welcome the boys back in. I think they're still. Yeah, I think it's done. I think it's maybe
probably a relatively easy decision today. I think there was one person with the bat that really did shine.
I'm going to leave you with Sean, lads, out there.
Very good.
And a great shout out to, of course, Hksz Times, NLMCC, Gagan CC, and all the wonderful people who have come forward to contribute to make this happen for the boys, and of course HKZ.TV Dubai.
Well, as Nazir goes to the presentation area to round this game up, I think that was indeed a comprehensive performance. I think Naz and I were sort of waxing lyrical about cricket. It's very hard to shut us up when we get going on this subject, but comprehensive performance. I think Naz there's pointing out young Robbie, but in the field, team performance, all-round performance. There's Dogger, the good catch, good fielding. Didn't get a bowl today. I do enjoy watching Dogger roll his arm over. Experienced player. The boy's happy there. That's Dogger actually being very enthusiastic. But anyway, that's the players congratulating each other. But good game. Anyway, on that basis, we'll be signing off from the commentary of that game. We'll be shortly heading to the presentation area.
And there we are. We got all the youngsters backing the little baby mascot out there. It was a wonderful win. The other team is now coming on. We've got NLMCC walking out into the ground, coming ready for the next game with Aryna CC. And it's been an amazing atmosphere. And it's been, there's Mohammed. Mohammed, give us a shout. Give us a wave. There we are, baby mascot live. And he's another Ramzan in the making with all his brothers. And here we are back at the presentation now. I've got Zaki here. Zaki, I mean, I know you will be disappointed. Very close call with your wicket as well. You had set off, but your partner wasn't interested. Unfortunately, you'll see it. We showed it so many times on the replay. Your bat had not been grounded. The ball went to Zikria, and Zikria didn't waste any time in dislodging those stumps.
Yeah, I think he done a brilliant job. Yeah, I when I played the ball, I thought just just run it. I thought, the medium pacer was hard to get away. I thought the spinner, but he was a good bowler as well, to be honest. But yeah, he done good fielding, and I was out. I could see it.
Yeah, so Zaki, you need to carry on just enjoying now from here onwards. I mean, that's all we can say, and you've been enjoying it, and that's the main good thing. Your spirits have been high regardless.
Yeah, to be honest, there's nothing much we can do anyway. Just to be enjoying.
No worries, there's many more leagues coming, and we've got a lot of exciting times, and I'm sure you'll bounce back stronger.
To be honest with you, before we come to this league, we have been winning a lot of matches. I mean, play in the gym still, I'm sure you're aware of. It's good teams there, but it's just sometimes, it doesn't collect for you. I mean, hopefully, yeah, next season we'll come back stronger, work on things.
Yeah, we're going to work on things. We're going to come back stronger. Well, wish you all the best. I'll let you get ready. We're going to go out for a toss quickly with you and Bouncers. And we've had a little slight change of schedule. We're bringing a game from tomorrow on today. Unfortunately, Middleton and everybody else, all the wonderful chaps out there, slight misunderstanding, I think. But that's what it's about. It's not, you got to be, they say, for the avoidance of doubt and absolute clarity. You don't judge a book by its cover, or you don't judge everybody else by an individual's action. So, however, as Sean, the Surrey official, was clarifying as well, the ECB rules, as well as, because they, as I said earlier, cricket is cricket, British cricket, we Brits were the one who brought cricket to the world and the international arena. However, when it comes to youngsters, the rules, and when it goes to broadcasting, the rules are very, very stringent. It's very thin ice that you're stepping on, and a fine, slim line in between that. And believe me, been there, done it on that base. I like to call Robbie up. Young Robbie, the son of Sean, and I'm sure he's going to be a proud father out there, and a mother with Sam. Sam, very shy. I actually said to her, why don't you take my role? I've been pushed into the commentary. I like to just be running around, doing what I'm doing. Used to the finger pointing, not an issue at all, but it's for these youngsters. Don't come too close to me. I know you're COVID checked still, but no, I'm only joking. We're all in that bubble together. Congratulations. I mean, today I think you must have analysed whilst you were resting. I did miss you over the past couple of weeks, but you bounced back. Skipper and vice captain got you back out there straight up, put everybody out the way for you. That's what it's about. A performer has his position, doesn't matter, and doesn't lose that no matter what. You didn't lose that composure when you were out there. You had a mindset. It was pretty clear. Tell us about it.
Well, I think it was quite hard early on. I think trying to work it around, work a few singles. I think that was the difference between the two teams in the end. Just the amount of singles we were running. Just rotating the strike with left hand, right hand combination with me and Kaf there for quite a long period. I think overall as a performance, it's a perfect win. Like, you get 120 on the board, bowl them out for 50, I think it was in the end. Everyone contributed with bat, ball in the field, so quite happy.
Tell us about the platform. How are you feeling? You enjoying it?
Yeah, it's good. Good with all this technology and reviews and stuff like that. Yeah, it's good to know that, yeah, everyone's watching all over the world, so no pressure.
Got any family, any loved ones watching you from all the way back home or somewhere where dad's or mum's from?
Over there.
There we go. So you friends and family all over the world?
Yeah. Tell the guys in Australia, family in Australia, to watch me maybe.
There we go, family in Australia. So a big shout out to Australia. Well, a huge round of applause for Robbie for that 50 and a magnificent knock. And you can see the opposition team also. That's Team Spirit. They're also clapping on my right here. Congratulations, Robbie. And give me that There we go, the famous. No, you got to stay there till the picture comes through. That picture, there you go. And all the best. Looking forward in you guys, undefeated, to see how you fare next week. And I'm sure once that trophy is unreal, you're going to all fall in love with it. So I was just discussing with your mum and dad that they might as well do the walk, because I don't have my Emirates cabin crew to come here and walk around. Not to say that those days won't follow. They'll be there very soon as well, with all the closeness of His Highness out there in the United Arab Emirates. So with that, good night, be lucky, stay safe, and look forward in seeing you in the next game tomorrow. All the best. Take care, Robbie. Kaf, tell me, very well performed, must be chuffed, bowled well, batted well, cricket speaks for itself, and a huge congratulations once again.
Thank you very much. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. You know, I think, again, like I said in previous games, it was a team effort. You know, Robbie batted exceptional. Quite disappointing and quite sad and upset that Sharma couldn't get off today. You know, a big wicket fell early on, so the responsibility of me coming in the first over, just working it around with Robbie, you know, I had to just keep the scoreboard ticking. I think that's what we did good. The batting department, I think we beat them in all three departments of fielding, batting and bowling. I think, as Robbie did say, singles was very crucial in that stage, and we were running the singles, the twos. I think we did get 3 at one stage, I don't know, but yeah, the singles were coming, the boundaries were coming, and then to the bowling. Hassan bounced back from yesterday's game, absolutely amazing. Shanto also absolutely amazing. Zikria with his 1 over, absolutely amazing. Ifti, you know, I mentioned every bowler who bowled today, absolutely amazing. You know, the lines were perfect, and you know, it's good that I found a bit of form in bowling. You know, I've started to pick up a few wickets, so I'm happy in that. You know, alhamdulillah, leading run scorer, and just want to keep that form going, and you know, hopefully get to finals day. And finals day is going to be a whole new thing, and the boys are prepared for that as well.
Well, you're pretty much there. You're pretty much sitting on the top of the table. I don't think there's no stopping now. You definitely just want to see who's going to fare and who you're going to play with. Let's see how Hksz Sahibs do tomorrow. If they can bounce back, there's a very good chance that they can qualify. As we were discussing earlier on, unfortunately, they were unable to because of their own misunderstandings. But I'm looking forward in having them complete their 3 games and see how they fare. Otherwise, the points will be levelled off equally. The league has been very fair. It will remain fair as per the international standards, and every opportunity will be afforded and extended. And yeah, a huge congratulations, because at the end of the day, your boys are going to be looking to lift that trophy, and inshallah, God willing, and you've worked, and you've, you know, with all the twists and turns, you've come this far. And the amazing thing is that you guys, all that we were talking earlier on as well, are live, and you'll hear the commentary that talent has its own story to tell. It speaks volumes for itself.
Yeah, 100%. You know, I think that's every team's wish, is to win the league and pick the trophy up, inshallah. Hopefully, inshallah, God willing, that we lift the trophy. You know, Hearts tomorrow playing, despite the losses, I think they are a very good team. You cannot underestimate any team in this format, because anybody can come out in the day and perform, and it showed in this tournament. Anybody can come out. Middleton batted absolutely amazing the other day, and so every game we have a different mindset. And as I've said many times, and I thank the Almighty, and I'll never stop thanking Him for the successes that we've had in this whole LPL and everything. And alhamdulillah, inshallah, keep the form up, keep the runs going, hopefully keep the wickets going, keep the boys motivated, and win that finals.
Absolutely. I mean, you're right. We're coming back to Hertfordshire Sahibs. I mean, Middleton, I've said it throughout, performed very well. Nice young chap. All the team, Rehan, Charlie, Sukipaji and everybody, they've got a good few games, and if they come out and play them, they've got a good chance to get through to those qualifiers as well, because at the moment that's the way the table's looking. Because Aryna, they're not going to qualify. If Hksz Sahibs come out and win the next few games as well, then that's going to, the Hksz Sahibs will actually secure that on that side. Then it just fares up between, is it going to be the bouncers or strikers? It's very, very much looking so in the favourites of the strikers. But then again, with the points and the way things are and the way they're equally allocated, it can go very much in any direction. But obviously the undefeated teams, they're most probably looking to be the favourites at the moment.
Yeah, 100%. You know, despite us being undefeated, I think as long as you get to finals day, I think on finals day the most important thing is if you come with the right mindset. no matter, even if you've just lost and you've luckily got into finals day, if you go in the good with a good positive mindset, you could end up winning the tournament. So as undefeated champions, our aim is, even if we were 4th in the table, as long as we qualify, that's our first step. And then when it comes to finals day, we just want to play our best cricket, play our positive cricket, and like the youngsters have done, they've really backed each other. We've really gelled as a team. All the boys love each other. All the boys support each other. Naeem in the side, Yawar, absolutely amazing batsman he is. Naeem, top keeper, class keeper. Backup keeper Robbie, top bat. Shamil, amazing. Hassan, off spinner. Zikria as well. Everybody's contributes into the side, and I think that's the most amazing thing about our team.
Very, very carefully selected side, and as we were saying earlier on, we've given chances to a lot of individuals who fall under circumstances as well as regs, and been very fair, very transparent. It's not that they've been just brought in, like people say, someone unfortunately brought in from the COVID circumstances who had to leave and or self-isolate, and other players have taken their place. It clearly shows that, there were reserve kits for people to come and perform, so we were well ahead of our game on that, and that's just forward planning and forward thinking. Hassan did very well. Run round, Hassan, come round, quickly join me. I want to just speak with him. He's got a lovely action, but yesterday he proved to be very expensive in one of the games, and I think the 30-30 that I've been saying to him, the 30-30 runs that I've been talking finally got to your head, right? So finally you went out there with a mindset that you were going to do something.
Yeah, Gav told me that I was opening the bowling, so it was a difficult start, but I think first over I got a wicket, then the confidence went high, and the next over I think I contained it.
Done very well, good bounce back, so I should talk to you more often. So don't expect me to praise you all night now and say, oh, well done, oh, well done, oh, well done, fantastic. But it was a great spell. I must encourage you where encouragement is due, and I was very, very impressed. And with that, so well done. Are you happy? Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, I think I'm enjoying very well.
What do you think of the whole setup?
I think it's brilliant. I think in Pakistan I played many cricket, but there was not a setup like this, floodlights, review system. I think you can't expect better.
You can't expect better. Wonderful young kid, doesn't say yes or no, doesn't speak too much. Whatever I say, he does out of cultural respect. That's the way these youngsters are born and brought up. We stem from the roots of such that culture is such. With that, stay tuned. A cracker of a game. We're going to go straight to a toss now within the next 5 minutes, and let's see, is it going to be Aryna CC or is it going to be LLM CC bouncers? And a great support from everybody out there. Wonderful. And for the avoidance of doubt and absolute clarity, that's what you got to steer from. For the avoidance of doubt and absolute clarity, do your homework. Stay tuned.